Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest episode of the NBC series Lincoln Rhyme, Hunt for the Bone Collector. They dropped a new episode the other night. I did not watch it until just now. The other night my time was committed to watching the misadventures of Harley Quinn and her new friends and the super fun, exciting film Birds of Prey. I did a film review for that movie. You can watch it here on this channel. It's one of my more recently uploaded videos, but I'm ready to talk to you guys about what I thought of the recent episode of Lincoln Rhyme. Now, before I go on, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review. If you're not caught up on this show by this episode or the past couple episodes, you may not want to watch or listen, as I will be going into spoilers. So, you have been warned. That being said, let's jump right in. First and foremost, I'm very pleased that the Bone Collector has made his way back to New York City, which means he can finally start fucking with Lincoln and his allies directly or indirectly, because now they're going to be in the same area, finally. They're going to be in the same turf. And, it feels like, at first he just sent him and Amelia a few packages from afar, but now that his life was almost exposed from wherever he was living with his wife, now they're back in New York, and now he can really get in the middle of things again with Lincoln, so that's pretty exciting. What I liked about this episode is that there was no shortage of suspects. It got a little confusing there for me in terms of why this person may have killed this person and for what reason and why. But then at the very end there, when it came full circle, everything else made a lot more sense to me. So I was like, oh, okay, gotcha. And then I'm also pleased that the boy didn't end up shooting the coroner after all, like I thought he would. Usually in these kind of shows or those kind of situations, there's a witness or a victim who wants to shoot the perpetrator. Whether the perpetrator is guilty or not, they still think it's that person and they're honed in on them. And usually the cop tries to talk them down, and then the cop will usually fail, or at the last minute the person holding the gun will pretend to calm down, but then they'll raise it up and shoot the perpetrator, and then the victim ends up going to jail. But in this case, that didn't happen, and I'm grateful for that. This innocent boy didn't end up going to jail by doing something terrible. He let justice take its course. So again, I'm really enjoying the dynamics in this group here between Lincoln and Amelia and everybody else, although Lincoln was such a dick in this episode, although I could understand why he'd feel particularly triggered by his nurse and some of his teammates. But in the end, he kind of made up with everyone and by apologizing, and then he ended up going out to play chess with that paralyzed firefighter after all, to try to show him to take a new lease on life, which was pretty cool. So, at least there was that. But overall, pretty solid episode. Like I said, I enjoy watching this group solve cases, whether they're related to the Bone Collector or not. And now that the Bone Collector has re-entered the picture, come back to New York City, I think things are about to get a whole lot more interesting. So that's cool. So overall, liked the episode. I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching this episode review. What did you think of it? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions and your feedback down below in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your weekend if I don't see you. Go check out Birds of Prey. It's a fun movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. And if you have seen it, please feel free to check out my recently uploaded film review. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, guys, have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. And of course, until next time, may the force be with you.